Good day, everyone. And today I want to share to you my game analysis of the 1978 World Chess Championship between Anatoly Karpov and Viktor Korchnoi. This event actually happened in my country, the Philippines, in Baguio, and this is game 8 of the championship. So let's move forward and skip at move 14. This is a Spanish game, the open Bernstein variation. Um, Karpov is playing with the white and Korchnoi with the black pieces. And in the previous move, Korchnoi played knight e5 to knight c4. And in this position, Karpov played pawn to f5, which is a great move. It attacks the bishop twice. And at the same time, the bishop cannot take because there is a pin and an open check to the black king. So this is a good move, and this will open the opponent's king side. Korchnoi. Korchnoi took with a pawn. Karpov took the pawn with his knight and still can't take because there's a pin. And this knight is threatening to take this bishop on g7. Korchnoi defended his bishop by playing rook g8. Knight takes knight on c4 by Karpov. Pawn takes knight and bishop to c2. This position, Korchnoi played knight to d3, and which this is actually a strong outpost. Karpov played bishop to h6, which is an inaccuracy, according to the engine. The engine wants Karpov to go to queen g4, and maybe after going here, probably the idea is to use the rooks here. Take this knight and put the rook here. I think that's the idea. Korchnoi responded with retreating the bishop on f8. He should have just took Karpov's bishop. Karpov played rook d1, which is a great move according to the engine, pinning the knight to the queen. Okay, Korchnoi responded with queen d5. There is actually a mate in one. So if Karpov is not careful, there he could be checkmated. So this queen on e2 is defending this pawn on g2. Karpov takes the knight, pawn takes bishop, rook takes pawn, attacking the queen, defended by the queen. Korchnoi played queen c6. So the engine wants him to go here, maybe with the idea of pushing here with this if the queen is here. So Karpov takes bishop on f8, and then Korchnoi moves the queen on b6, giving a check to Karpov's king on g1, which Karpov's move on h1. This position, king takes bishop, the best move. Karpov plays queen f3. So connecting the queen and the rook, targeting, ready to attack the king. Korchnoi played rook e8, which is a mistake. And in this position, Karpov played knight h6, which is a great move, ready to attack this pawn on f7, along with this queen and rook battery. And this is actually scary for Korchnoi. Rook g7. defending the pawn on f7, and along with the bishop and the king, if this pawn is defended thrice. Now, I want you to pause the video and guess the move for Karpov. This is actually a brilliant move according to the engine. In this position, Karpov played Rook d7, a brilliant move. Such a Karpovian move. Karpov knows when to play positional and he knows when to play tactical, sacrificial chess. In this position, let's say if the bishop takes the rook, then Karpov would take this for sure. And if he goes here, for example, and in this position, even if he moves his king on g8, Karpov actually can go here, attacking the bishop, and if he takes, there's a mate. So this is just one line. There are many other lines, and it doesn't matter how black responds, Karpov still has a huge advantage and can win this position. So brilliant move by Karpov once again, and Korchnoi responded with Rook b8. So the best move is Rook e7, just to defend here and attack here. Okay, I want you guys to pause again the video because Karpov made another brilliant move. In this position, Karpov played knight takes pawn on f7, a brilliant move. Such brilliancy by Karpov. And let's say if he takes, then this is game over. This is actually a mate. But if he takes, again, if he takes this rook, then there's actually a checkmate here. For example, this is actually a checkmate. He has nowhere to go. So this is such a beautiful move, brilliant move by Karpov. And regardless of what Korchnoi do, he is still in great trouble. So Korchnoi actually took Karpov's rook, and in this position, Karpov played knight to d8, and Korchnoi resigned in this position. Because again, let's say example, if Korchnoi went here, then this is another checkmate by Karpov. Such a great game by my favorite chess player, Anatoly Karpov. And this is such a... He has two brilliancies in this game. And Karpov is not just a positional player, but a tactical player as well. He knows when to be tactical and to be sacrificial in by his positional play as he calculates properly. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would be uploading um, more of the continuation of this. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.